Welcome. We're just going to go ahead and bust this out. We're going to do the bonus chapter in my book that I co authored, Private Label Millionaire Secrets. I know I teased this morning a little bit that I was going to do it next Monday or Tuesday, but I got back to my studio a little early and I figured we'll just knock it out. So, my name is Shawn Hart, co author of Private Label Millionaire Secrets, a best selling book on Amazon. And so I decided to just make these recordings where I'm literally reading word for word, page for page, chapter for chapter to give you not only an opportunity to interact with me, one of the co authors, but also get your questions answered and basically show you the book without you having to spend one single penny. If you want to catch the entire recording, what you want to do is go to this URL you see scrolling here, pppro.co/Shawn Reads, and that will redirect you to the YouTube playlist where you can see all 9 chapters plus the bonus chapter and epilogue free of charge. So without further ado, let's jump into the bonus chapter, also titled Creative Cloning. Duplicate your success and double your business. Why reinvent yourself every time you need to grow with a new business you know nothing about? This is like basically things are going well, you want to make more money. So instead of expanding your existing business, you go out there and you try a new business that you know nothing about. Just clone your already successful business and then leverage the experience you already have. That comes from my co-author, Seth Stevens. This is a warning. This is the simplest yet most powerful idea to use in your business, especially true if you need an immediate win. Read this strategy twice before you discount it as too simple. We've been sharing this with other sellers for years, but a tiny fraction of our students have actually applied this one. That's amazing, right? What if I told you that we've literally doubled our sales or more every time we've implemented this strategy? Seriously, doubled. What would you do with this information? Well, I'll start with an important question. What's the simplest and most profitable way to double your sales on Amazon? Well, it's a process that we call creative cloning. Watch a complete video walkthrough of this strategy free at www.creativecloning.com. Creative cloning, my friend, is what the biggest physical products brands in the world use to grow their sales. We've simply applied it to the Amazon private label business. This simple strategy that I'm sharing with you here has taken a $30,000 per month product and turned that into a $300,000 per month cash cow in just 8 months. And we've applied this strategy to 53 of our own brands, let alone the countless number of clients that we've shared this with since 2014. We've been using this exact process to dramatically increase our sales since 2014 on more than, are you ready, 1,000 unique private label products on Amazon. It's worked 100% of the times when applied correctly. It really, really is that good. For those of you joining late, my name is Shawn Hart, and I'm reading my book, chapter for chapter, Private Label Millionaire Secrets. Back to the book. Here's an example of creative cloning. Let's imagine you do a bunch of product research, you find a manufacturer, you design beautiful packaging, you do extensive keyword research, and then build an amazing Amazon listing. And then it starts selling well. At last, you've discovered an opportunity that's profitable and all of your hard work is paying off. This doesn't happen every time you launch a new product, though, does it? Sometimes products don't sell. Sometimes products sell, but they may be unprofitable. But when the stars align and you have the right product at the right time with the right listing, Amazon is amazing. Here's where most sellers make a huge mistake, though. What do most private label Amazon sellers do once you've added a successful product to your brand? You start the process all over, looking for a new product that might be a winner for you. Wrong. What should Amazon sellers do instead? Clone your success. Here's what I mean. When you walk into a drugstore, let's say you have a migraine headache, you might buy Tylenol migraine, right? But did you ever stop and think that Tylenol is the exact same whether it's marketed for migraines or not? Tylenol has cloned their success and added to their store shelf space, real estate, to capture more market share. And that's exactly what we do on Amazon. When you have a product that's selling well, you'll want to take a page out of Tylenol's book and clone yourself. You'll create a brand new listing with brand new images and a brand new description. But you can use the same inventory and the same brand. All you need to do is relabel the product with a new UPC. Yes, you read that right. The brand will be the same. The packaging will be the same. The keyword research will be the same, and the inventory is the same. The only difference is that you, as the private label brand owner, have the power to decide what is considered a new product. Think about it. When Nike releases a new shoe, Amazon doesn't open the box to inspect if the shoe is actually any different from all the other shoes they released. No, the Amazon warehouse staff will simply scan the barcode and check in the inventory. The same is true for you. As the brand owner, to create a new product, the only thing that has to change is the UPC. And this gives you incredible power. In case you're scratching your head and asking yourself, is this against the rules? No, it's not. No, the product is actually different by definition. Here's how to get more listings to show up on Amazon search page results. What we do is reposition the product by changing the obvious benefit, the listing title, and the images. If you're searching for a large dog leash on Amazon for your German Shepherd and you see these two listings, a large leash suitable for large dog breeds or a large German Shepherd dog leash, which one will appeal to you more? Do these dog leashes need to actually be unique product inside the package? No, they do not. The positioning of the German Shepherd dog leash title tells you without further investigation that it's the perfect solution for your need, right? What if you had 10 listings that were all optimized the way that you already know how, but they were a collie dog leash, a golden retriever dog leash, a pit bull dog leash, a black lab dog leash, a terrier dog leash, or a Yorkie, a Chihuahua, and each listing had an image of the actual dog breed? Which one would you be attracted to? Well, it depends on what type of dog you have, right? Does the leash itself inside the packaging actually need to be entirely different? Exactly. You're able to increase your shelf space on Amazon whenever you want. More shelf space, that means listings on search page results, equals more traffic and a lot more sales. Is it a lot of extra work? Of course it is. But doubling your business each time you do it is a pretty good trade, right? Here's an example of how this has played out for us. One of our starving crowd opportunities that we found in 2014 was our bamboo pillow that you heard about in an earlier chapter. We saw the opportunity and launched our product, the original bamboo pillow. It was successful almost immediately. We were able to get ranked in Amazon search results for bamboo pillow easily. This pillow jumped to about $30,000 per month in revenue, but where do we go from here? Most Amazon sellers would start the process over again at square one looking for the next winning product. Not us. We cloned our success and built another listing selling the exact same product, but positioned it for side sleepers. What do you think happened? Our sales doubled. So we cloned it again, calling it adjustable, which they all were. Sales increased again. So we cloned it again, pointing out the neck pain relief quality, and our sales increased again. By the end of our 8 months of cloning, we ended up with half of all the listings on page one of Amazon for the search term bamboo pillow, and our revenue was up to $300,000 per month. If we could have stopped, or would have stopped rather, with only one listing, we never would have been able to eventually sell that business for $3,360,000 up front after collecting about $1.8 million in profits. This is a screenshot I want to show you here. All right. This screenshot showing the sales contract where we received $3 million plus $360,000 for our inventory. You'll find that on page 116. The buyer couldn't figure out how we were beating them, so they purchased the brand. One of the best parts of this strategy is that you get to use the same inventory across multiple listings with relabeling as the only change needed. This means that your volume goes up significantly, giving you more negotiating power with your supplier. Therefore, you'll make even more profit per unit as you scale. The next question we always get is this: won't this take away from sales of my original listing? No. Just a moment. In fact, back to the book, if you look at the distribution of sales on Amazon search results, you'll see that none of the listings get all of the sales. In fact, the question is silly to begin with, isn't it? Your competitors are capturing sales in your niche, aren't they? You're never even worried that a new competitor is going to take all of our sales, are you? No. Creative cloning is the process of cloning your own success because one listing is never going to get all of the sales. Every time you clone your product and reposition it, you're carving out a little bit more market share and taking a bite out of all available sales on Amazon for your product type. This is the fastest way to double your sales on Amazon or any other online marketplace where you can gain more shelf space by releasing a new product. But instead of creating a new product, just clone the product that you're already selling and that you know people already want to buy. Don't make the mistake of assuming that my business is different, so I can't use this strategy. Baloney. Like we said, you're only getting a fraction of the total sales on Amazon for your product now. So all you need to do is the same thing that you do if you were trying to compete with yourself. Create a listing, reposition the product, optimize the listing, then promote it with paid ads, email blast, or whatever launch techniques you're currently using. That's it. Pardon me. Here's a summary of creating cloning. Don't try to reinvent the wheel every day. Just use the already successful products and tactics that you already know to fuel your growth. Nobody's going to get all the sales for a niche, but the more you do get, the more successful you'll be. Creating a new product is like starting a new business all over again. If you had a good paying job, you wouldn't quit that job every Friday when you got paid and go look for another, would you? Stop waking up every day looking for the next product and just use what you already know to clone your success. Now, that concludes the bonus chapter of creative cloning. Now let me finish with the epilogue and what to do now. How to engage with the authors, myself, Shawn, Hart, and Seth Stevens. Email us at book@privatelabelmillionaire.com, on Facebook at Private Label Millionaire, on Instagram at Post Purchase Pro. Search for our YouTube channel, Post Purchase Pro. Listen to our podcast at postpurchasepodcast.com. Call or text Pro Publishing at 317-855-0057. Or you can send fan mail to P.O. Box 871, Shelbyville, Indiana, 46176. Need to book us to speak at your live or virtual event? The authors are available occasionally for live speaking engagements and presentations. Shawn Hart is an excellent presenter and knows how to communicate with an audience in an entertaining way while delivering massive value and actionable content. That's me. Shawn's approach to building a business from scratch with amazing marketing is second to none. He shared his unique strategies with audience circling the globe. His approach is no-nonsense, direct approach to tackling the challenges that most businesses share today. He's been doing this since 1992 and shows no sign of slowing down anytime soon. We're sure that your audience will connect immediately with Shawn as he tells his endless stories from battling in the trenches while building dozens of businesses and coaching other entrepreneurs, large and small. Shawn Hart has a passion for writing sales copy and implementing his marketing strategies across all industries. Book Shawn Hart for your next event. Please feel free to email me, ShawnHart317@gmail.com. Seth enjoys helping others level up in business and entrepreneurship. He loves to share the valuable lessons he's learned along the way. Seth is passionate about applying frameworks from different industries to make existing businesses more profitable. He has been the CEO of 3 different companies and founded many more, so he has a lot of real-world experience to share. Seth is heavily involved in finance, marketing, sales, and he's an expert copywriter. Book Seth Stevens for your event or follow him personally on Instagram at Seth D. Stevens. Do you want another shortcut? Did you know that when you make a recommendation for a movie, a restaurant, a book, or anything else to your friends and colleagues, that all of the goodwill associated with your recommendation will forever be associated with your name? If you've enjoyed this book and it's created positive change in your life and business, then recommend it to your friends and colleagues in your industry. Your name will bring back all the goodwill that they experienced while reading this book. You will be tied to the amazing change that they too will experience. Okay, so you don't need a shameless bribe to do something good. Fair enough. Whenever we discover something monumental that we know can help others, we cannot wait to share it with them. Try it sometime. You'll be amazed at how it makes you feel, and they will definitely appreciate it. How about a Mafia offer for you? Do you think your business could benefit from the strategies we've shared with you, but not sure how to start? If you'd like, you can quickly book a free 10-minute consulting call with our team as time allows to get some ideas on how to directly apply our principles to your business and industry. Book your free Mafia Offers consultation here, privatelabelmillionaire.com/mafia. Let me read that again, privatelabelmillionaire.com/mafia for a free 10-minute consultation. Getting started. Here's a checklist of what you should do now. Start looking out for your next starving crowd. See what people are paying attention to and spending money on. What problems are they seeking solutions to? Where is the crowd? Find it, then infiltrate it to see what kind of journey they are on. Find a product or service that your starving crowd is already looking for or will be looking for soon. Look at where their peers are who have already made it further along the journey and see what they're spending money on. Do a dry run of your offer and product to see if you're correct. Keep this very inexpensive and low key. Once you can prove to yourself that your starving crowd is hungry enough to trade their money for your offer, you'll gain an insurmountable, amazing amount of confidence to launch. Remember, the $1.6 million heater website and Google ads that were tested before we had inventory. Create a Mafia offer using all the elements you've learned in this book: naming, pricing, tripwire, value stack, AOV funnel, and creative cloning. Set up an opt-in page, sales page, website, or store where you can facilitate orders, opt-ins, customer list collection. Set up an email service provider like MailChimp that you'll use to send your offer mafias or your that you'll send your Mafia offers to your customer list. Gosh, let me try that one again. Set up an email service provider like MailChimp that you'll use to send your Mafia offers to your customer list. Much better. Next, create a multi-week email sequence that will be used to nurture your contact list while you sift and sort them to find your rabid fans. Just write in a plain conversational tone, using a hook to get their attention. Tell a story and always make an offer. The more you send, the more you'll sell. Continue to build your product and service line along the customer's natural journey, staying within your niche. Always split test, measure, manage, and optimize, looking for small wins each week over the long haul. Reach out to us if you have any questions or want to share your results. CS for client support, pardon me, cs@postpurchasepro.com. Extra credit. Start a local private label Mafia Offers meetup group or Facebook group to network and share real private label business strategies with like-minded entrepreneurs. Your network will be instrumental in your long-term success. Send us an invite to join your group on Facebook or your local meetups. We'd love to present our strategies to your community. The end. Now, let me share some book recommendations for you, and we'll close this out. Readers like to read, so we'd like to include a few of our favorite books here for you. If you found this book valuable, then we suggest you check out the following books that we found massive value in. The following books have been instrumental in our success in both life and business. Enjoy these titles. $100 Million Offers by Alex Hormozi, right there. One Too Many by Jason Fladlien, right there. This is one of my son's favorites. The Wealthy Gardener by John Saforic. The Greatest Salesman in the World by Og Mandino. The Gary Halbert Letters by Gary Halbert. 12 Months to 1 Million by Ryan Moran. Scientific Advertising by Claude Hopkins. This Business Has Legs by Peter Beeler. E-Commerce Evolved by Tanner Larson. And The One Thing by Gary Keller. My name is Shawn Hart. I'm co-authored this book. Amazingly, it's been a huge success, Private Label Millionaire Secrets. And this video series was me reading each page by page, word for word, chapter by chapter. Follow this link below, pppro.co/Shawn Reads, and that'll redirect you so you can see the entire playlist on YouTube for free. Yes. And we have a couple of comments here. So let me grab these and then we'll close this out. So, wish I was Mark Cuban. What if you have a container that could be used for rice, beans, or pasta, and you launch it for rice to start with and the others later? Should you use the keywords for beans or pasta in the listing? No. What you want to do is target one specific customer avatar with each listing, That allows you to attack more Amazon real estate. I would have a listing for rice, a listing for beans, a listing for pasta. I would do a listing for rice, beans, and pasta, rice and beans, beans and rice, pasta and beans. Hopefully, you get the idea. For rice, just use them in a listing as appropriate with such beans. Yes. So basically, what you want to do here is you want to create one listing that targets one single subcategory within your niche per listing. Optimize that listing, then move on and clone it again. Think about my example of pet dog leashes, collies, Yorkies, uh, German Shepherds, Pit Bulls, Labradors, and on and on. Once you get the listing going, then clone that into something else. If a listing doesn't take off, then your clone wasn't successful. Just wipe and reload and start with another listing. I want to say God bless you. Without God and my life, I know that my personally, me and my family and my business wouldn't be as successful as we are. So I want to give credit to God for that. Go check it out. It's on Amazon, Private Label Millionaire Secrets, or watch the entire series at this link here, pppro.co/Shawn Reeds. Thank you so much, and wish I was Mark Cuban. You're welcome for clarifying. I appreciate your questions. God bless you. I want to say, hopefully I'll see you again real soon. Like us, share, comment, and forward this to someone who can see value in it. Have a great day. Have a great weekend, and I'll